You know, I'm sure that many Somalis would like to go back to where they came from and fix it. But the decades of civil war and then severe drought followed by devastating floods have led to 3.8 million displaced people in Somalia and 6.7 million who are unable to meet their basic food needs. Somalis came here trying to survive, and a man who grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth and lives in a gilded mansion called them garbage. A xenophobic rant today wasn't from your racist Aunt Marge, it was from the president, again. The very first step towards violently persecuting a minority is language just like that, because it eliminates the moral barriers that someone has towards how they treat a fellow human being. Except this time Trump's gone one worse than calling them animals or subhuman. He's literally called them something that gets thrown away in the trash. I don't really know how to explain to you if you don't already understand how cruel, inhumane, and dangerous the rhetoric is that's being spewed by the President of the United States, except to say that this is the same kind of dehumanizing language that was used in Germany, Cambodia, Bosnia, and Rwanda.
Guys, I need to know what your thoughts are about this latest gist with Somalia and Trump. Hey beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So all credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, let's talk about Trump and Ilhan Omar. I think this tension started the moment that woman entered Congress. Now, Ilhan Omar is a Somalian, American, and she represents a large Somali district in Minnesota. And she quickly became one of the most outspoken critics of Trump's policies, especially on immigration, refugees, and foreign affairs. Now, from the beginning, I believe that Trump did not like her comments. She questioned his travel bans, his border policies, his approach to Muslim majority countries. She also challenged him directly on social media and in interviews. Now, this public back and forth has made Omar one of Trump's most visible opponents. And because she's Somali, guys, everything is said to her later became connected to the entire Somali community. And guys, Trump has always used strong language when talking about this woman. He has told her to go back to where she came from, even though she's an American citizen. He said, she, in quotes, detests America, that she is, in quotes, ungrateful, and in quotes, she's disrespectful. And he also questioned her loyalty to the country, guys. He has even mentioned her name loudly at rallies. This whole story is just twisted, guys. What do you think in the comment section? Do you think it's possible for him to, do I even say deport at this point? Because these people are already US citizens. So what exactly do you think the plan is at this point, and what do you think he plans to achieve? And is it possible to send them all back? Because I really do not get it. Let's see what these other creators have to say.
Trump is calling for the deportation for Somali people, and he is sending ICE into the Somali community. Black people, you might want to sit this one out. Even though you can look at the Somali people and see that they have black, brown skin, you cannot tell them that. They say they don't look like black people. The culture is different. They don't want anything to do with blackness and black culture. They do not fuck with black people, and they get mad if you call them black. And the sad part is, this is deeply rooted. They are taught this shit in the churches, in their communities. Just take a listen to how they talk about black people.
Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand. They will tell you, I don't know my father. Well, who named you? Whose name are you carrying? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah? No. كلهم أو معظمهم أبناء الزنا. أبناء الزنا. Why? Because man, he has to give up the seed. And because the marriage will limit them, they will go from one to another to a third.
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs.
Are you guys black? Are Habesha people black?
I would consider.
Okay.
We are Somalis, not black. There, I said it.
Somalis are not black. There's a difference between African and black.
Somalia
which is barely a country. You know, they have no anything. They just run around killing each other. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage.
Now, I'm not saying all Somalis feel like this. And I'm not saying that what Trump is doing is right. All I'm saying is I'm going to just sit this one out. Do what y'all want.
Somali leaders endorsed Donald Trump during the election, and now he wants to deport them. So if you don't remember, during the election, Somali leaders in Minnesota did a press conference where they publicly endorsed Donald Trump. Now, fast forward to recently, Donald Trump is, doing his press conference on the news, and he's saying that he wants Somali people gone. He says that he does not like them. He says that, I guess, the areas that they live in are poverty-stricken, and, they're not good people, and that's why they don't even want to live in their own country, and he knows that it's not politically correct to say that, but he don't like them, and he wants them gone. There's a lot of immigrants that are learning the hard way that, your proximity to whiteness means nothing. There's a reason why a lot of black people don't care to be, in white spaces. They don't care to bootleg or none of that. There's a reason, because at the end of the day, whether you believe that you're black or not, I'm not black, I'm Somali, they don't care. So now these leaders have gotten on, national television, told their community to vote for this man, their community that probably trusts them, and that same man is talking down on them as people, talking down on their country, and wants them gone. To no surprise. And then you have Somalis now tweeting, that black Americans think it's funny. They're not worried about, what's happening to Somalis when, this is just going to intensify racial profiling, and they're now going to be racially profiled. I'm so sorry. Somali people, yeah, some of y'all are beautiful, but there's no way in hell you're going to look at me and tell me that I look like I'm from Somali. You know that I look like an African American. I'm not getting racially profiled as somebody from Somali. I'm so sorry. They have very distinct features, and it does not align with what I look like. So no, I am not worried. And I feel bad for the ones who were not naive and not dumb, but this is something that you have to take up with your community, not mine.
Guys, now black people are saying that they are sitting this one out, and they are not supporting the Somalis in any way, because apparently many of them voted for Trump in the previous election. Now, I'm trying to ask that, okay, so the categories, because there are different categories of Somalis, because not all of them are under the same US law. Now, it depends on the type of immigration status they have. Now, looking at the US citizens, including the Somalis who are naturalized, I don't think they can be deported, and that is just period. Even if Trump or anyone talks about immigration, they are US citizens, and I don't think they can be removed, right? And this includes all the Somalis that became citizens through naturalization. Now, those of them that have green card, the legal permanent residents, those ones can be deported, but only in specific cases. Maybe if there's a serious criminal conviction, there's fraud during the immigration process, or maybe national security reason. But just being Somali, I don't think is just the reason for being deported, okay? And the refugees and asylum holders, they can be technically deported, but it's very rare. I mean, only if they have committed crime or proven fraud in their refugee application. But those that have TPS, some Somalis in the US are under TPS. Now, TPS can be ended by the president, but ending TPS does not deport people automatically, yeah? And it only removes temporary protection, and each of them must still go through the normal immigration process. Now, the government cannot just gather the Somalis people and remove them. The US law does not work like that. Now, the undocumented Somalis, I feel that that's the only group of people that face regular immigration enforcement, because if someone is undocumented, they can be deported regardless of their nationality. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But the US Constitution does not allow deporting a whole race, deporting a whole religion, or deporting a whole nationality, or removing citizens because of heritage, guys. Even if the president wanted to, I feel that the courts will block it. But the president can tighten refugee programs, make immigration harder, end TPS, and all of that. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know what you think about this, because I heard some Somali, some videos saying that they are not black. So what are you? You're not black, you're not white. Are you brown? Are you chocolate? Let's know what you are, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I really want to know what you think about this topic. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.